Hello, my friend. Here we are with today's pick a card. And it's an 899 day. No matter when you see that, that's a really cool number. We're a month away from 999. That will be special. And 899 is about gathering information for the future. Your angels want you to know that the more you research and incorporate knowledge from the future, the more aligned you become with that reality. Take time today to gather information and resources you need for the changes you wish to come. Enjoy the process and feel the higher vibrations reaching you. So keep that in mind. And here we have Light Seers Tarot. Simple. 1, 2, 3. Connect with a card you think you resonate with. I understand if you don't feel a connection. I will pull all three together, and I do hope it's helpful. All right, let's begin with card 1. 7 of Wands in reverse. Air energy, you guys. Aries, Leo, Sag, probably more heavy on the Leo, whether it's you or someone affecting you. And typically, this is about challenges, protecting yourself, movement and growth. But in reverse, you yourself may be under attack, being misunderstood, needing to really bring back your personal power and erect some boundaries in this situation. Sometimes there's a lack of preparation and a need to want to give up. So with that in mind, remember the angel message. Gather some information about the people, the situation, the dynamics that you are under attack. Why? Who's doing it? And how can we get a resolution to this, right? All right, let's look at 2. Maybe all 3 of these will be important, obviously. Oh, we've got so many reversals. Okay, it's Wacky Wednesday. So this is the 10 of Pentacles. Normally feeling good, understanding the endings, being a little reminiscent about wonderful times and memories and family. It is Earth energy, so let's talk about Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. A little heavier on the Capricorn energy and understanding. 9 are endings. 10 is that adjustment period. 10 can be about reinventing yourself too, much like that butterfly energy of going through the cycles and cocooning and coming back out again. And typically too, when you see it in reverse, it can represent financial loss, that kind of stress about money, and just a low vibe about money. I think a lot of us can resonate with that one. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's look at 3. The Lovers. Strong Gemini energy, air energy though. So if you also are a Libra or an Aquarius, you may feel this. You may be in a relationship that's hot and heavy. If you're single, you may be having to face some difficult decisions. So keep that in mind. Understand too that you have to bring balance within yourself, no matter what type of relationship you're in. Some of you may be feeling a bit reactive right now, emotional, can be troubled, maybe struggling with self-esteem in within yourself, but also within this relationship. So take some time to figure out, is this situation lifting you up, carrying you forward, walking beside you, not on top of you. You know, it has to be a balanced situation. And I feel like some of you are really happy about it. Others are rather upset. And I feel that way because if we look at all of these cards, there are decisions to make because you've been under attack by a person or maybe your own doing with this financial loss. And there are a lot of decisions to make when it comes to thinking about your finances, the economy, the job situation. So that could hit hard with many of you, including me. Others are under attack, possibly in this relationship regarding acceptance of family and friends and fitting, not as much fitting into the family, but there's been a big change and people around you are attacking you because they're projecting what they thought the future would look like with this new person and the new family. And it's really tricky. So you'll have to figure out how you can find balance in your life. Turn these around so you don't feel under attack and struggling with finances. So again, the message from the angels about gathering information for the future is really important, because if you don't plan to stay in this situation, this job, this relationship, or even some of the old patterns that you've been involved in, you may need some research to help you get out of all of this lower vibration energy. And that being said, I would like to pull Oracle of the Dreams. Oracle of the Seven Energies. Let's get a little uplifting card to help us with this energy on Wacky Wednesday here. Exposed and revealed. 3. 21 becomes 3. So we will take a look at what the book has to say. This deck is by Colleen Barrett Reed. But I will say that gathering the information in this situation will expose all the lower vibration that's going on, as well as bring in the information you need to manifest Plan B. I do think I used the word in this reading that people are projecting onto you. So keep that in mind, because there is a need to heal shame. There's an imposter syndrome going on when this card is revealed. And it's important also, if this is about you and you can see the person inside the pupil, letting go of self-condemnation, freedom from past unresolved wounds, focusing on self-worth and the underlying beauty of rejection, whether it's been a job or a relationship, even a friendship. Look upon the shame as an opportunity for growth, evolution, healing, and freedom. With this in mind, can you let go of your attachment? Your attachment to all these past memories and situations, your attachment to this low energy, and can you let go of any control you may have over it? There's a sacred quality to the vulnerability inherent in admitting you can't do this alone. So that's important too. Many of us struggle with doing everything alone, me included, and we want this relationship, but we can't feel any guilt, shame. We need acceptance all around us to make this happen, and our own balance within us before we do this. When you allow yourself to be laid open in this way, you gain a beautiful new perspective. Then the healed shame has the infinite power of the divine to set you free. And lastly, it may not be you who feels the shame. It may be the person you're dealing with, and they're projecting and attacking you, coming after everything you have. So remember, boundaries and personal power, letting go of these negative vibrations and the need to control it. Let them, and you will be better for this. Let them go. If it's meant to be, they will come back with a new perspective, as will you. And then again, I would just say, let them. You do you. Let them be them. I do hope this helps. Very interesting reading. You may not all resonate with it, but probably portions. I know I certainly do. So thank you, spirit guides, archangels, my source God. Thank you guys. I love you so much. Check out the live if you see this in time, 1 o'clock, and I'll be live again tomorrow, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.